Hello, it's Sarah Jane at Cards and a Cuppa, and welcome to today's tutorial. For the purpose of this film, I'm going to use Stampin' Up! Celebrate Today balloon, which is a solid image. It comes in photopolymer, and normally you would use the piercing mat underneath your grid paper so that you get a good image, because then it's got no cushioning on the photopolymer stamp. But I'm going to stamp this really quickly and lightly to show you what to do if you don't get a good image. So normally you would stamp and press evenly and you would get a perfectly good image, but you know, if we're in a hurry and you make a mistake, you need to know how to correct these small faults. Now this is wild wasabi, and you might be tempted to grab your marker and just colour it in, but if you do that, you're going to end up with a much darker patch that's really hard to blend into the thing. So my tip for doing that is filling in these blanks is to take your wild wasabi ink pad and press the bottom, and you need a blender pen. This is the way to do it. Now you need to get a blender pen, grab a bit of ink from the edge and then drag it out on the ink pad so you've got a pale colour, and then go in and lightly in circles, just a real bit of ink, and layer it up to colour in the bits that you have got that are a bit paler than the rest. This way, although you can still see it slightly, it's definitely not as obvious as if you do it with straight with the marker pen. And that way, especially if you do an image right at the end of a card, you can save that card. You know, if you part of your sentiment doesn't stamp out, then grab your blender pen and the ink pad you've just used. If you haven't got the ink pad, you've only got the marker and you've inked it up with the marker, that's fine. Just take your marker pen and scribble a bit onto the clear block that you're using and pick the ink up the same. Just remember, you can always add more, but you can't take it away. It's much easier to add a bit more. See? But once I've done that, I'm stuck with it. So everybody really needs a pack of blender pens. So I hope that helps someone today. Thank you.